This exercise you're going to be doing is called a Pallof press. It's a fabulous exercise when you really get tired of planking all the time. It's a great way to work the core but standing upright. I'm going to do it with a band wrapped around this pole, but you're going to be doing it on the cable tower. You're going to adjust the cable tower so the cable is at about shoulder height. And then you are going to turn your shoulder so it lines up with the cable, okay? You're going to hold both handles and pull them in so your hands are right in front of your chest. Your feet are going to be underneath your hip. Don't go too wide, it'll make you too stable. And I want to create some instability here that your core muscles really need to fight to work against. All you're going to do, it looks deceptively simple, is you're going to push the handles straight out in front and then pull them back in. So a 2 count out, 1, 2, and 2 counts back in. When you sit up from the cable tower, I want you to step pretty far away from the tower so you make sure there's some nice tension in this position. So what the purpose of the Pallof press is, right now the tension in the band and the tension in the cables is trying to pull you this way. You're using your core muscles to really lock in nice and tight, also squeezing your glutes to make sure that you don't drift this way. You want to keep your shoulders, your hips facing in front, and you're very slowly pushing out and pulling back in. Okay, once my hands start getting further and further and further away from my body, the pull is really, really strong, and you really need to fight really hard to keep the hands in front of the chest. If it's too hard, if you feel it in your back, then you're going to go closer to the where the cable is, so it's a little bit easier. You can still feel the work, but we don't want to have to be straining to keep the hands in front of the chest. And when you do your 8 to 10 reps on the one side, you're just going to turn around, line up the other shoulder with the cable attachment, and then the same thing, pushing the hands out and in. So that is called the Pallof press.